Okay, in this demo I'm going to show you how to animate the camera and save your animation out from the point of view of the camera. First thing we're going to do is set up our document. So File, Document Setup. We're going to make the dimensions 480 by 176. You may need to deselect Constrain Proportions there. 480 by 176 will be your dimensions. Also in the animation setup, we're going to make it a 3-second animation at 10 frames per second. Check. Okay, and what we're going to do is animating the camera, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the camera from the top view. That's where I'm going to be moving my camera around. But first I want to have the camera track another object. And what that means is that if you tell the camera to track another object, it'll follow that object wherever you move the camera. The camera will stay focused on that object. In this case, we're going to have the camera track the house here. Okay, and this is your tracking tool in the toolbar. And we're just going to point it right at the house. So again, I'm going to go to a top view, make sure your camera is selected, grab your track tool, click and hold it down, and drag it to the object you want the camera to track. And now watch, when I move the camera around, you'll notice that it continues to look at the house. It stays pointed at the house, if you will. Okay, and I already set up my first keyframe here by pressing the plus sign. So now I'm going to move the camera around here. Okay, first I move my scrub key along and then move my object. And notice here the path is being created. That's what we want. And notice here I'm coming off of the screen here, so I can just zoom out if I need to see more space in which to move the camera. So again, move my scrub key, move my object. Okay, and you just do that maybe 4 times or so through the animation. I'm moving it every 5 or 6 frames, I guess. Okay, and basically I just want the camera to kind of loop around and look at the house, and then come back to its starting position. So we're doing a full loop again. Oops, Control Z if you want to create a new keyframe. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We'll do one more after this, and then I'll adjust my keyframes. Okay, so I've created the basic loop here, and here I'm just holding T down and clicking and dragging left or right to create a either more rounded or more angular curve. So again, hold T down and drag left or right, and you'll create a different curve. You can make it more rounded or more angular. So here you can watch the animation to see what it looks like. Computer's lagging here. Okay, and you can see the camera there. We're looking at it from director's view, and you can see the camera moving through the canvas there. Okay, another way to look at it is from the top view, just to make sure it's moving okay. Okay, and there goes the camera. So it moves through there. And now let's look at it through the camera's point of view. First I want to move these out a little bit because I see them being a problem running into that tree that I have positioned there. So again, you can move your keyframes around. make adjustments till you like the actual um, point of view from which everything moves. And here I'm moving the keyframes up in the air too. I want to get actually above to almost a bird's eye or a higher angle. And this is from the camera's point of view. So here we're seeing what the camera is seeing as it moves around. And that's what you're going to be rendering out, is the camera's point of view. Okay, so we're at the camera view here. Looks pretty good. I think I want to adjust some more of those keyframes though and move them up. Go up in the air here with them. Okay, I'm going to move these out a little bit too. They seem to be getting too close to the house. You couldn't see it real well, so bring that up here and should have a better view of the house looking above it. Okay, and then watch and see. Okay, that looks much better. Now you can see the top of the house a little bit better and you're not blocked by the tree. Okay? And basically you're going to be rendering it out from the camera view. So once you're ready, you go to Render Animation. Again, on the output module, click Edit. You want to select the compressor. I'm bringing it down to about 95%. Okay, you can choose any compressor that you like, that you have on your computer. I like Cinepack. It works okay. And then go ahead and save it to a location on your computer. And again, I want to remind you, make sure you save it out from the camera view, okay? Because you want to see what the camera is seeing as it moves through the canvas. Your final animation should show what the camera is seeing. Okay, and once you have it set up, go ahead and render it out. It'll render out each frame, probably take a little while. And that's basically all you need to do, is render out the animation of the camera from the camera's point of view.